One day I had the chance to visit with the Vietnamese rice farmer at his very humble home in Dong Thap Province, Vietnam. This was an opportunity for which I will be eternally grateful, as it was a life-changing experience for me. His home, which had no doors and a dirt floor, was in a small village near the city of Cao Lan, about 3 hours to the southwest of Ho Chi Minh City, or of Saigon, as many southern Vietnamese still call it. This man had assisted the United States Armed Forces during the Vietnam War, and because of this, he had his land taken from him by the Vietnam government. Each day, his son would go out and work as a hired farmhand on someone else's land, and at harvest time, he would be awarded a portion of the harvest for his labors. The patriarch of this family was charged with keeping an eye on his granddaughter, while his daughter-in-law weaved water hyacinth reeds into baskets and storage containers. The old man seemed to enjoy this assignment. The daughter-in-law was very grateful for the chance to earn much-needed cash for her family, while at the same time having a chance to stay at home with her young daughter. She told me she could earn up to 17,000 Vietnam dong per day for weaving these baskets. I later learned that the baskets she weaved in her home were sold and resold many times before they ended up in Western retail stores like IKEA and Pier 1 Imports. 17,000 dong is equivalent to approximately 80 cents, a trifling amount of money for a full day's labor at this day and age, and a testament to the unfair, or perhaps inefficient nature of this business arrangement. My education and career at this point in time afforded me with the certain knowledge that there were literally millions of families like this one in Southeast Asia. Hounded by an altered state of consciousness and compelled by an unexplainable sense of duty, I decided then and there that I would find a way to help that family and other families like hers, so they could earn a fair wage for their labors, and so they could at the very least raise themselves up out of the dirt and have money to educate their children. I had no idea at the time, but the decision I made that day did more to expand my own consciousness than I ever could have imagined. After many years of ego-centered life, I felt the pathway to enlightenment once again beneath my feet. And the warmth of that feeling was indescribable. But that was just the beginning, and now there is still much to do. There's a great beauty and a fair share of happiness in the simple lives of the Southeast Asian rice farmers. They have a close connection to the planet and all of its natural life forces. We need to be careful in our efforts to assist them out of poverty, that we don't force them into a new and unfamiliar form of misery. Gentle hands and enlightened minds will be needed. And if my suspicions are correct, we will learn as much from them as they will learn from us in this endeavor.